listening to LYNC Radio, a Love Your Neighbor community program. I'm Jessica Eturralde.
There's no any issues which we cannot talk. There's no any issues which we cannot discuss.
Last January, at the request of the ambassador of Uzbekistan, Farkat Siddiqov, one of LYNC's senior fellows, Dr. Seiple, spearheaded a delegation to visit Uzbekistan and assess its religious freedom situation. Both the ambassador and the delegation of religious freedom experts agreed that it was vital that they observe the status in Uzbekistan's context, considering the country's historical, geopolitical, economic, and security situation. Joining in the delegation alongside Dr. Seiple, who is also the president emeritus of the Institute for Global Engagement, was Dr. Mohamed Elsanousi, new commissioner to the U.S. Commission for International Religious Freedom and executive director of the Network for Religious and Traditional Peacemakers. Also, Mr. Wade Kusack, founder and president of Love Your Neighbor Community, and Ms. Nadine Mayenza, president of the IRF Secretariat and former chair of the U.S. Commission for International Religious Freedom. The delegation traveled nearly 1,500 miles from Tashkent to Fergana City, Bukhara, Termez, and Nukus, and held over 20 meetings with government officials, civil society actors, religious leaders, human rights activists, and youth.
We also noticed that when we meet with pastors and other religious communities.
Just after the delegation, the delegates met in Washington, D.C. at an event hosted by LYNC at the Army-Navy Club. There, the experts publicly shared their experience and conclusions of their findings.
I was really touched by visiting with the Pentecostals communities. I was touched with visiting, and Nadine mentioned that, with Pastor Shukrat in the Baptist Church.
That is the voice of Dr. Elsanousi sharing from his experience.
So I asked Pastor Shukrat about the church, about the service. I think we were there on Saturday, I believe. I told him tomorrow is Sunday, can we come to the service? And Shukrat said, well, yes, you can come, but the church is not ready yet. So what do you think? I'm going to talk to the Imam of Bukhara, Imam Jabir. I know him from before. And tell Imam Jabir, can you accommodate the Baptist Christian communities to pray until their church is fixed? So the pastor said, oh, whoa, this is this is something new you're bringing here. I said, well, I know it's going to be challenging, but let's talk about it. I'm just trying to bring an old tradition of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He allowed the Christian to pray in his mosque. Let's have that discussion.
A detailed report the delegation collectively released last spring states that there was broad agreement that Uzbekistan had made tremendous progress in the realm of religious freedom and other sectors of society. The report adds that the delegation saw that there was great appreciation for more freedom to worship, a better registration process for religious organizations, and reforms in higher education.
The point I'm making here, the officials of Uzbekistan today, they are open and willing to dialogue and willing to accommodate. I think that's the point you want to make. Yes, acknowledgement of some of the things that need improvement and clarifications, as mentioned by Nadine, but I think we felt there is willingness and openness to talk and discuss a number of issues. Now,
included inside the report are conceptual, historical, and security contexts and recommendations for moving forward. You may view that report at length on our website at lyncommunity.org. If you would like to hear more updates like today's program, visit lyncommunity.org and click on the Media tab. There, we are building a series of new programs, updates, and highlights to expand the conversation on how we can work together, even if we are different. If you enjoyed this broadcast, don't forget to like and subscribe for updates. I'm Jessica Eturralde for LYNC Radio.